Happy Halloween to everybody. I was going to put on a costume, and by costume I mean cobble together a bunch of items around my house into a hilariously bad makeshift costume, but I decided against it because I'm a coward, basically. But one of the ideas that I had kicking around was I was going to put a bunch of masks, like COVID masks, not the good ones, the cheap ones that you get from like, a drugstore. I was gonna put like a bunch of those on, like I have one here, and then one here, and then cut eye holes in the eye ones, and then put my glasses over it, and call myself the Masked Masker. I was gonna do that, but I didn't end up doing that, unfortunately, for all of us. Yeah. Uh, I will harass you for irregardless. Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I leave treats. Is your costume a particularly handsome? Oh, look at you with the compliments over here. Thank you. I'm a reasonably attractive individual when I doll myself up. Uh, my costume's just a Gur onesie, so I'm winning the lowest effort award this year. I love that. I love that for you. I want a Gur onesie. Everyone deserves a Gur onesie. It's okay. Cowards have a place in Slay the Princess. We're gonna see the medal of me very soon. You know, I'm gonna try not to be instantly misogynistic, but I make no promises. You know what kind of stream this is. You know, we're very fresh and fit here all the time. Uh, the healthy ninja, yeah, dude. Maskerson, attractive man Voyager, attractive Voyager. You guys stop. Gives me a girl onesie. I would do that too. Women. He loves miso soup. I love miso soup. One frame misogynist. We're gonna go for misogyny percent today. We're gonna do a speed run. It's very simple. Don't slay the princess. But what if I have to? Seems to be like the name of the game. Seems to be to do it. The Gur onesie has saved me on many a Halloween. Only millennials get it, but that's okay. I mean, that's really all that matters. I have an old tried and true, the good old faithful. My Halloween costume this year is a homicidal maniac. We look like everyone else. There you go. I got that from the Adams family, and I've been using it ever since my childhood, back in the 1700s when I was young. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like women-splaining your choices. I want to give you a free reign. Okay, well we're gonna do that then. The hour has rolled over on this Halloween thing, so let's play some Slay the Princess, I suppose. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Very cool. We're gonna fuck with the preferences really quick. Uh, I don't know what any of this means because I'm a console gamer, so I don't know what the fuck, but I do know that we generally want to turn music down. That might be a little low, actually. Hang on. Music might already come soft. Gross. Sounds down, voice up. Okay. The boil effect will give you boils. Do we have that on or off right now? I don't know. We'll figure it out. If I start to break out in boils, you'll know. You'll know immediately. I only find horrors in dark places. That's fun. I will periodically disappear to give out candy for your information. Ah, good Samaritan. I won't be. Fuck them kids. What if I boil you? Well, then I won't be able to stream, will I? I'll be boiled. I'll be boiled out. I'm going to be brave here. I'm going to be a brave boy, and we're going to move the camera down here and see if I can just hang down here in this game. Smart hands. Good Samaritans. Good and smart hands. Why isn't chat scrolling? The fuck? Oh, good. Great. My dashboard has frozen. Perfect. For me. Okay. No, that's cool, man. That's cool. I can live like that. I can live that life. That's totally okay. Cumsoft. That's those Dark Souls people, right? Yeah. Don't you hate Cumsoft dogs? They're the worst. Might be a problem with the dialogue box. Well, we'll see. If it turns, I need to find a clean place to exist. People don't develop games with me in mind ever, and it's honestly kind of hurting my feelings right now. New computer time? Shh. Shh. Did somebody say new computer? Nope. Put on your masker masks and cat burgle you a PC. That's the way to do it. All right, let's jump in. Let's do it up. Subtitles are on. Yes, I assume they're on. Did I remember to on them? I assume they're just on. Okay, let's jump in. To slay the princess. The hour is rolled over. Why isn't chat scrolling by itself? Whose butt do I have to chew? New game. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
A little sussy.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
How are the audio levels, by the way, guys? Are we good? Did I nail it? I'm not on a path immersion already ruined. I'm not on a path immersion already. It's fine. We'll find a path. We'll do our own path. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. I might have to move you. Let's see. Let's move chat over to the top left. You can live on top of me. Maybe do I have to move myself to the bottom right? We'll wait. We'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Johnny Sims Crisp, thank you. You did miss a comma there? It's all right. I'm a professional readist. I should know. Okay, so we can explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe OVO is working for me? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Okay, so I'm not going to read every option out like that. There's still more. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Okay, I'm not going to read all of them going forward, and I'm going to be making my own decisions. I'm not going to wait for chat or poll you guys or anything like that. I'm just going to go with what I feel. I probably will read the choice. I will read the choice that I make if it's not one of those games that instantly narrates what I said immediately after. So let's jump into this. Okay, what's the most me? Have you considered that maybe OVO is working for me?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Oh.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Surely. Let's see. Oh, there's more. Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, fair, but I'm just kind of like anti-slaying, basically. Okay, well, do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, I see. Okay. That seems fair. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
My wildest imagination has some pretty crazy shit in it. Okay, so the end of the world, what are we talking about here?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
That seems a lot. Seems a lot to ask of me. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics.
That's
you have
what
a
I
job
do.
to do here.
I
Just
do
get
that.
in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
I linger. I'm a lingerer. It's what I do. That was the most indirect and completely unhelpful fucking answer. No more people saves princess. Honestly, same. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Citation needed, sir.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I mean, I just kind of woke up here, so... Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Well, then why don't you do it? Why don't you go in there, then?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous.
Huh?
She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Alright, hit me.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I am going to slay the narrator.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
He's making a pretty strong argument here. Hey, Papa Beatloaf, welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Thank you for the sub. 41 months. We haven't killed her yet. We haven't even met her yet. We're right at the top of this thing. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad. That is a working title. I will change it later. I'll slay this princess later, too. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh. 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 Oh, we have gyros. What a weird thing to exist.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Alright, here we go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Tilt controbe. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Alright, let's do it.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? Are you doing an impression of me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It sounds like you. It sounds like you. I don't have to. Oh, I missed a resub from Mimi as well. It feels like you resub every stream, Mimi. What's going on here? Thank you for the 37 months. Welcome back to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad. That is a working title. I'll change it later. Let my poor reading comprehension keep you warm in these dark times. Is this a C-word situation? You are not who you are. C-word? I mean, I don't know. I didn't say. I said controbe because Dot did a typo. So that doesn't count. Proceed into the cabin. On the DS, I have a game called Contact. It's kind of like a mix.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Control. You've controlled the narrative. Big chug that time. Thank you for the hydrate, Papa Beatloaf. Thank you for redeeming control. 1 second. Just start throwing it all up. Man. It's Contact. It's trying to fog of war Contact. It's a good game. It's like if Earthbound mixed with, what is that game? Is it Shining Soul? Is it something? It's an action RPG from the Shining Force sort of series, but not really, kinda. Free pants check. Damn! I forgot to turn the cam off. Well, now you know I'm wearing pants. Shit. It's too late now, Pale. Turning your camera off isn't gonna fix it. Okay, there's a blade on the table.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do want to do it right. Professional streamer thinks I suck. I suck right now. I'm sucking. I am the sucker. All right, I don't really know what's waiting for me down there. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Big sucker. I would like to give myself a little pat on the shoulder over here for knowing what you meant, Jazz. I feel like I'm quite the game historian now. I'm very feeling myself at this moment. I want to slurp up some honeyed words. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Frontier Jazz. How are you? How are you holding up? Do you need some company? I can be that for you. I can be whatever you need. Let's enter the basement, Frontier Jazz. Just you and me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Damn.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Typical woman, living in chaos. Clean your room, bucko.
Sorry, Nikki. I hope you feel better. Thank you for being here, though. Happy Halloween. Peace out.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Is that company I hear? Are you gonna come down here and be a woke moralist?
Who's there?
That was a good Kermit. Do what I can. Aw, man, there's shit there, too. There's nowhere safe to put you guys. This sucks. Okay, hang on. How do I... Alright, whatever.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, cancel Beatloaf. Cancel him.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of
What do we do in the middle? Wait, do I have that option? Can I slap you guys in the middle? Bruh. No, I can't. I can't. What if I slap you guys on the bottom right? What happens then? Does it, like, populate up? It populates up! Hey, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do it. All right. Let's see. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No, it'll be fine, Jazz.
You
This is
walk
my greatest idea
downstairs
yet.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, this princess has ice, man. She's flaunting it. Rich as fuck. Look at that chain.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
2 Chainz is jealous.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Well, maybe with that attitude. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
Blood pressure cuff at the pharmacy. Restraint. Bill immediately kills her because she's sassy. I mean, I'm thinking about it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
This is just typical liberal civility politics. Tighten the grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Blue-haired lip.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Wow, tough talk.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Not if I like tie it to my boot and just kind of do like a yoga lunge, like a donkey kick kind of. You know what I'm saying?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I mean, if you were that dangerous, they would have tied you up with both chains. They only got you on this weak biz, 1 chain bullshit. I'm not impressed. Well, if it's not slay like kill, but slay is in slay queen, and you're just fabulous, that's an option. Maybe I should change my tack. Wow, you're an experienced killer, Phil. Want to confess things? No, I don't. Not in public.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive.
She looks
I'm not. But we'll keep our
like
eyes
she has
peeled.
them.
If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Drawer.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Why don't you drop the knife? Oh, wait, you don't have one. Right, so I have all the leverage. Shut up. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh, well, then why didn't you get to me then? Fine, I guess we're at an impasse.
Well, I guess we are.
Good.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
I'm just gonna menace her for a bit.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you? You'll have to blink
Bordering on
eventually.
flirting.
Just make a choice.
Fuck. Fine.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Bullshit.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red.
Well, guys,
Finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
flirting has failed. Finish the job.
With the last
Yeah!
bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Hey, Mazehold, welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Consequences have consequences.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
This is a love story, you right?
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
I would answer you, but you severed my carotid artery, so...
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Cool. Chapter 2? What do you mean I'm dead? What do you mean Chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The post-dead chapter.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, we saw what slaying her does. Okay, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the
Oh.
first time either of us have been here.
It's gaslighting me.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So the narrator is stuck in the loop, and the narrator is bound by the loop, and I am not.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
New character unlocked.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Well, that's a lie. You're wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Oh, you said last time there won't be no knife, and then there was a knife and she stabbed us, now we dead. Innit?
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Innit?
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her.
Pretty sure she's
You're
unarmed.
made for this job. You'll do just
There's always a knife in Scumland. Oh, shit. All right. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
You're watching it play out in real time, Dot. Narrator's an idiot. A little bit. He's a bit of a soggy bottom.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did exactly what you said.
Kind of. We dragged our balls a little bit. There was some Dragon Ball Z going on.
Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare. In which case, I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
Wow, this is why I'm single.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
I'm feeling so negged right now.
I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
It does sound
For
like
asking
me.
that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
That's a good point, Sly. I should. And I don't have a soggy bottom. It's very dry.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Miles has the singular power to redeem the taint check.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I don't know. I'm not back there. I'm in this alternate universe now. Everything that happened back there, it's not up to me anymore. All the wolves can fuck each other, and I can't watch because I'm here now. Do you understand how that? Yeah.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out
Furry
of
confirmed.
here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Guys, what if there was like a whole country of furries, right? And then like, I don't know. What if they started like attacking their neighbor, and then their neighbor was like, "Hey, stop attacking us," and then the furry country was like, "That's kink shaming. It's kink shaming when you point out what we're doing." I feel like, you know, there's probably like a real world analog to that going on somewhere. I don't know. Just shower thoughts.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world in no
Kink shames
time
me every
at all.
day. Don't kink shame the furries. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be a better guy. All right, let's just go to the cabin again, I guess.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So I'm somewhere between just rushing down there and stabbing her without a word to see what happens, and hearing her out. It's probably going to be the first one though.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we?
Eddie
Say
Guerrero.
you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Also, thanks Jazz for reading my thinly veiled subtext for what it was.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Was it subtext or was that a allegory? I don't know.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
All right, let's go into the cabin. Al Gorey. He
The
invented the
interior
internet.
of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting
Whoa.
as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It didn't look like this last time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Pretty sure. Are we doing a birthday
There's
cake again?
definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra
It
noise.
really is gaslighting me a lot. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I'm going to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Why am I a
I
lizard?
hope you know how ridiculous you look right.
Why am I a dinosaur? Have I been a dinosaur
Was
this
there a
entire
second
time?
ago?
I'm going to name
Now
myself Joseph.
Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I missed it earlier? What did I miss? Missed your arm when you stabbed her? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I must not have. Yeah, I got roped in to the moment. I was very immersed. Why wouldn't you be a lizard? That's fair. That's fair. All right, this whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh, hey, the mirror's gone.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay, we're not going to fuck around this time. Last time, we got to Kavorti. This time, we're going to be more Kavorki. You know what I'm
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Yeah, let's make her hurt. Enter the basement. Creep tippy-toppy down the
The
stairs.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The
Tuesday.
fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
You've got lizard relatives? Is it because Scumlin?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
I agree. Very squawky.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
If a girl talked to me like this, I'd do everything she asked. Not me. Not me, though.
I wonder if she remembers us.
The dog's out for free?
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Her voice is all distorted. It's weird. Pale's a bottom, counter 2 million. How dare you? Not a
Come
bottom.
on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's
I am not
trying to
a
trick
bottom.
us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Protesting too much. God damn it. This is one of those games that like stops everything when you pause too. So this is all right. No more fucking around. She looks so coy. Darkling, I smell your blood.
You're a vampire, Harry.
Pale could easily be a toppy sub. I mean, that's it's still not true, but it's better.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
That's true, Beatloaf. That is how many characters so far. So far. The Cheated is a new character. Potentially me from the previous loop. I'm not really sure.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Oh, nice. What kind of starburst? Just the regular kind?
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
What is wrong with you? What is broken inside of you?
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I was just going to run up and stab her, but things are different. The cabin is different. The basement is different. Why is it just a hallway? What's with the hole in the ceiling? What is all of this? I don't understand. Look at all these fucking options, too. There's a lot of options. Let's see. Nobody has to die. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Yeah, let's go with that. I could fix her.
That doesn't sound like me.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
But she's got the dogs out.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
She has the shadow skill. Don't let your guard down. Yeah, that means those feats are dangerous. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Ah, see, we're moving the leverage back.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death.
I don't like this.
It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
That's awfully specific. Narrator gaslights you, princess gaslights, gatekeeps, and girl bosses you. I'm being assaulted from all sides here.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where, like, the police show up and they're like, what's going on here? And then you're like, nothing at all. I didn't kill someone and then bury them in my backyard with a golden shovel that I bought off of Craigslist because I have a weird thing with all of my implements being the color gold. I didn't do nothing. You can't prove it.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Then the police leave anyway. Yeah. Bet this chick's fire in the sack. Now, why do you think that?
How many more times does she have to vaguely
is it
threaten
this?
you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Being chained up in a cave?
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Lay the princess.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position
Kiss
of
the girl.
luxury right now?
The stabby crazies like the freaky stuff? That's fair.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
She touched your beef, call it stroganoff?
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
I get it.
No, I have my dignity.
I'm just listening to, like, a dude talk to himself in different voices. Is this what it's like for you guys?
Fine, and we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay, great. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife. At the same time, prove that God is real, if you can. Thank you.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Yeah, she's not trapped down here with us. We're trapped down... Wait. Shit.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And
Okay.
empty sleeves, too!
All
Look
right.
at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Why don't you take all of it off? I can't be sure. I really don't want to get stabbed. She's got it in her prison pockets. That's what I'm saying. Okay. What if you're just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots.
Not
What
all
kind
of
of
them.
princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, I think I like her. I don't think I want to kill her anymore. I don't ask to see her butthole. Definitely stabby in there. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to
Oh,
me.
she's definitely got a knife in one of her two funny holes, for sure.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
This is the romance starting. Yeah.
I
This is it.
assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm glamored now. Pale wants to hide something in the... No, I don't. I just want to get out of here in one piece. Actually, she has vagina teeth. Don't all
I'm
women...
inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere.
She hooks you
know
with the
for a
dogs.
fact she's armed.
Okay. Do you remember what happened last time? We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
There's so much auto-tune on her voice. Is that normal? Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time?
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
Like, even if I was crazy, you know, even if I was a ranting, raving lunatic, the way that she's responding to my crazy man questions is suspicious AF, if I can just say that. So, let's see. But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
I'm being misogynistic and tone policey. How? Prove it. You can't. Show me. Prove you don't have a knife. She's not in denial. She's in denial.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Hang on a second. Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you that a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time? Aha!
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now?
J'accuse!
Stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you.
Oh, okay.
How would you like it if I did that, huh?
What are you saying? What are you trying to say right now? What are you accusing me of?
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
I am a
Thinks he can tell
dinosaur!
me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
You sexist pig. Even she's as pale as being the tone police. No!
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts my feelings.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Maybe I do. I'm an inquisitive little guy. Okay, let's see. What are you going to do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something a serial killer would say.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Okay, well, I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored?
The mask's finally come off.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm.
What
her
the
wrist
fuck?
limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Oh, she did she? Did she? Narrator, are you feeling like a fucking dope right now because you look like a fucking dope? I'm never listening to you again. Huh? Look at this. Look.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
She looks so vulnerable, you know, except for the fucking blade hanging out of her limp, slippery skin flap that used to be an arm. She's like if a girl was a clown, you've activated Beatloaf. So it wasn't in her butthole, who knew? I mean, you know, it was a safe bet. I feel like nobody here can be judged for assuming that she had one in her butt. Can she reach me? Dishwasher Princess Samurai, true!
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
Fuck! Okay, now we're fucked
Okay,
now!
we aren't safe here.
Oh my god!
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Bro!
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Hers is bigger though, and you know the rules.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
Wait, I'm a dinosaur. I could just grow it back, right? I could just like do a Piccolo and just be like, "Hurrah!" And then like, right? That's what happens next. right, guys?
She's even better at this than she was last time.
Fuck.
Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
God damn it. But before you do, this stream is sponsored by by Dollar Shave Club. And we're about to get a very, very close shave. This princess has the biggest balls you'll ever see, for real? I don't know. I've seen some shit. Nope, none of this is happening. There is no knife. Brother, she's playing Slay the Hero. Fuck. The difference in blade sizes feels like a metaphor? Yeah. A refantasio. Pale Death Counter 2. Not yet. Not yet.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Yet.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That you grew your whole life back. God damn it. Chapter 3, The Arms Race. Okay.
Don't talk down to me, brother.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You tell him.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Why? It's getting more and more MC Escher. How the fuck is that knife staying on the table? Get it? Arms? 'Cause she has none.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Am I I'm just a vestigial part of this, aren't I?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
New character unlocked. The Hunted.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time?
New character unlocked.
Being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Man, our party's getting huge. The Broken.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Wait, well, no, because the first time I managed to kill her, I think, or did I? I stabbed her in the chest. She didn't seem too bothered by it. Party getting big because men suck at slaying girl.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
We really are all operating on a single brain cell.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Okay, my inner monologue is someone's written me into this game. I don't like it. I feel very seen.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Why does it have to be that weapon? Richard, Iode? I can't pronounce words. And Megag Wolf are putting in work in this game? They sure are. I hope they were paid adequately.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
In Great British Pounds, the currency of Scumland.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
Through what? There's no door. Just this fetching mirror.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Oh yes, I know what doors are, Mr. Wake. You keep opening doors, peeking into other people's lives.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You only messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Well, let's approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
The mirror?
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
You're being gaslit to walk into glasslight.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
7 lizard men, a princess, and a pizza place. Wipe the mirror clean. Damn. Okay. Hope you have some tissues nearby. Clean yourself up.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
That voice can really draw out a sigh. It's a British thing, you know? They've been through enough to give them that skill. Only that skill.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
All right,
You
Obi
step
Doop.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Of course.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Well, I mean, shit, dude.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. There's no preamble at all this time.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Okay, so she does remember.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Just Monica. Just Monica. Princess Monica Noke.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Gross.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
2 of them! Both! God damn!
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
I'm loose. I'm about to be loose.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
We could just stand here and have a chat.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Stiff upper lip. Fucking typical Brit. Keep calm and get stabbed. I'm gonna flirt with her.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world.
Being
if
so
you don't
racist.
stop her.
I can't help it. It's just what I do.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not.
BioWare Bethesda flirt options.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I mean, she might. Do you think she has swords in her feet, too? I think I want to find out. For science. Not for horny reasons. I'm a curious fellow.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Let's see. I just feel like I really get you. Like, I like you romantically. Even maybe we can hash this out over a date. But you buy me dinner before impaling me to death. Give her the look. Look, looks are hard to interpret. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, I feel like I really get you. 3 swords and a trench coat. She definitely has one more blade somewhere.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
Guys, she's adorable.
You're sweet. I like you too. You're probably my favorite person other than me.
Okay, that was fast. That was a little fast.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Want to know how I got these scars?
Still gonna kill you though.
Oh, come on.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Shut up. Get out of my head, Charles.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
God damn it. Flirting didn't work.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
Oh, great.
What matters is that she likes us. She
Do I
says
have
much.
8?
Oh, a new one of us.
Me when women.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Oh, Jesus. It's not over?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you.
Dead.
We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another... us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I don't think so, because all you guys do is just, like, waffle on and whine. You faff. You're faffers. All you do is faff about.
As long as we keep moving.
Am I doing it right? Am I... English slang?
We'll win her heart eventually.
I fap about.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
It was a monster mash.
Come on, show me something new.
I could, like, show you my butthole. Let's see here. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. Let's see. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. I don't know about that one. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
That's 9 now.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Why did it jump to 40? Okay, Pale, you try having a bunch of friends in your head. Hard to get stuff done with only one body. I assume even harder when you're a bird face. You're not wrong. I'm not being fair.
We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
That's 10, I believe.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
God damn it.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
It's more blades now.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What is that, 10? I forgot how to count. You've been killed too many times to remember?
Just panic. Flee.
Ah, it's 11.
She skewers you.
No,
12 maybe?
you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
13.
She skewers you.
She grows more blades each time you die. She does!
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Now they're coming out of her mouth.
See? We're getting better.
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
God damn it.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
Dude, it's a Souls game. Are we playing a Souls game?
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Great. Good. That was a good chapter 3. I feel like we made a lot of progress.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Is that what they call a knife in England?
Ho-ho! What
Tales
if...
Dating Life be like, true.
Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
What was that, 14?
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
15?
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
I feel like I'm becoming less and less necessary in this equation. Like, I don't even have to say things anymore. There's so many other dudes. You know?
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
So many dudes in Palestream. Get this sausage fest out of here.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Is that how this works?
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank
Are
you.
you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
Just a cloa
Feels like I'm hardly a part of
cloa
this.
ussy. It's a cloa cussy. So we're in agreement that she doesn't have teeth down there. It's swords. Yeah. Or bullets. What if she has like some 45 hollow points in her vagina?
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Swords are just big teeth. Oh, we have a new meta. Swords are teeth, guys. Shoots pale with my vagina bullets. Yeah, it's not. It's old hat. I've seen it before. I've seen it a million times.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Oh, she's sounding a little tinny. Yeah, check your, call your ISP and see if you can do something about that. There are birds that have sausages. Some birds do have pee-pee. That's true.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good
Called
even.
my ICUP.
I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
I mean, look, I'm trying to keep my private life private, but you know, I mean, look, we're here, so
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
oh boy. Okay, just look. If it's bigger than mine, that's fine. Like I'm not insecure.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Guys, new thing just dropped.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Teeny weeny, itty bitty, something.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
Okay, I might have to...
The princess's skin twists,
Oh!
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart
Wow!
beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
That's impressive. That's a lot of... Her butthole is a sword, that's true. She became a Resident Evil boss. I think she became a Fear and Hunger boss.
Are you ready for what comes next?
The new plate of Migala. They're all going up my poop chute, aren't they? Is that what you're going to tell me? You're going to fit them all in there?
Holy shit!
That's what I'm going to have. Holy shit.
She's gorgeous.
Hey, my sweet insanity, welcome.
Absolutely divine.
Kayla's stretched out. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. She's gorgeous. Look at her. You know, I really like her curves. That's the thing that I notice right away.
Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
Can't argue with that either. That's pretty true.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Interesting.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
How are we supposed to blow it out if she doesn't have a back? The girl doesn't have back. Sir Mix-a-Lot would be confused. He wouldn't know what to do. Punch her in the heart. I do have a knife.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Knife punching. And Voice of the Broken really is just my inner voice, isn't it? Shh. Quiet down.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Oh. We're playing Hellblade. Alright, empty my mind.
It's so quiet.
Oh, the room got roomier. I'm feeling extremely called out. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Is she Bruce Lee posing on me? You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else. Oh shit, are we flash stepping? Are we a fucking Bleach character?
You're incredible.
Thanks, Boo. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her, entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. Kick, stub, it's all in the mind. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. Ultra Instinct Hero. Yes, sir. This is kind of Yuri. Overthinking kills you. That's what I'm noticing. I think that's the lesson here. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Blah! Both strikes are lethal. Neither you will survive, but neither of you. Neither? Neither of you fear what's to come. Gross. This is a good ending. Caw! Take that. Take it. Did you take it? She took it. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, it's you.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. This very looks like a cabin. This has cabin vibes. When you're you. When it floats. The DMV. You have to stand in line all day. Approach her.
Something
fuck.
finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You know, video games have really come a long way since Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Just a little guy? Just a little fella? Solitary lights. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I don't think I'm like you.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
It's not an ocean. It's a creek. Silent Hill ass shit. Video games have come a long way since Pong. Pac-Man is a game where you pop ecstasy and chase your hallucinations in a neon-illuminated maze. That's very true. What a nascent description. See, I learned a new word today. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Okay, fair enough. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
This is what Pale does to women. Turn them into sword monsters? Only like the one time. Other than this, I mean. Let's see. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I feel like we've missed something here. Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
You know, you're hitting me with some real Alpha 5 shit here. Bring me input. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Damn, that's deep. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Guys, remember when this was about stabbing a princess to death? Okay, and what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay, well, I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, you're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. Well, I'm not going back. You can cram it with pecans, okay?
If you need time, and I'll wait with you.
If you met a girl who was a bunch of hands, you'd approach? How come? But why? I'm gonna wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Yeah, well, why don't you do that?
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
The more played with you feel? Okay. Pale would only approach if she was made of feet. I don't think so. I don't believe that's true.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
So we're like a couple now, huh? Like, this is very... This is very intimate. Okay, well... You know, I feel like my choice has been robbed. Of course, Pale finds the weird esoteric endings. What do you mean? I feel like this was the very normal first-time ending to get. What do you...
I see you have returned to me.
God damn it.
Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
I don't like this one. I can't sexualize her. Let's go. My PB confused. Fix it. Okay, fine. Make me forget. Jesus.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh. All right. I won't remember, but my perforated anus will. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Fuck.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so we went the dancing around trying to kill her a little bit route. I'm gonna just try and like not kill her at all and see how that plays out. I'm curious.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Lame beta. All right, fine. Bet. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting R1 on your controller. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do like the edgy edge boy, edgelord, silently, without words.
You make your way up the short path.
Okay, let's proceed into the cabin. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
And we enter the basement.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I have no words to spare for you. Only steel.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Gah.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Caw, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
You know, you're awfully nonchalant about this. I do have feathers. I'm a bird.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No, not really. I saw what happened the first time.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Oh, I can't choose. Wait, yeah, I can't choose these other options. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
That's weird.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Now, I'm gonna be real, guys. That went a lot better.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at
Job
least
well
a
done,
little
fam.
bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Let's roll.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Oh, it's gonna be the eclipse, isn't it? We're gonna walk into a hellscape filled with like monsters and like naked people. Wow, this ending was so much less confusing.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
What happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Oh my god, the narrator is a JRPG villain.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Meow, 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 meow. Hooray, we get to jerk off for eternity. Meow.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Based. Okay, let's see. Hell no, do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Stanley, I said you were happy. Cum troll? Alright. I do have to drink when there's cum involved. Gotta stay hydrated. The Twitch app doubled the audio. It wasn't my microphone this time. Twitch just decided that I'm streaming Parappa.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Wow, are we playing Omori? Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Papa Beelove. Thank you for redeeming control.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Well, I don't want that.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happy...
Hang on a second. He's right. It's the only way out? Okay. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
You know. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
You ever talk to a friend so infrequently that you ask him about his dog and it turns out the dog is dead? Actually, yeah, but about a cat. It happened to me with a cat. Hey, dark-minded Sith, welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Me when I've slain the princess? What the fuck? This blows. Like, there's nothing to do now.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
I mean, she's still in the basement, right? There's still stuff to do. People die when they're killed. Devs need to patch this glitch.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I don't know about all this. I don't know. Fine. But I will be upset if we die. What? What are you guys looking at me like that for? I didn't suggest anything weird. Your brains did that. I could have meant anything.
Die? You can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Is it really bliss if I'm contemplating an hero?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yeah, see? The game agrees with me. You bunch of negative Nancys.
The princess's body is dust and bones.
Jesus
though
Christ.
The blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
We really have been here a while, huh? Seems like a good reason. I mean, you know, is negging Nancy's, is heaven really heaven? Like, you know, if you go to heaven, there's no conflict, everyone's happy, that doesn't sound like humanity. Sounds like you don't have any free will up there. And having no free will is lame. Dumb shit. Dumb people don't have free will. Are you dumb? No. Hell is where all the sex would happen? Yeah.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
I don't want humanity. We're all going to be birds.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Thanks, bud. Wow, that was a long first chapter.
You're
Death
on a
counter
path
15.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Got it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The Spectre. Everything evolves into crabs. Look it up. It's true. This is yeah, you're right. This is a very long tutorial. Sorry, tutorial. Okay, let's see. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Mark's worst Markism is how he says roof.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I feel like he says it like roof, right? A lot of Americans say roof. They mean roof. Like a civilized, walks on two legs, the Homo erectus, sapien, Neanderthal.
She won't be a problem.
Like me. Alright, proceed to the cabin. Was turn around and leave an option before? It was. I was eyeing it.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
I am a Homo sapien. The princess when her Homo is erectus. Dot, we just saw what happened when her Homo gets all the way erectus. She just erupts into swords.
The blade is your implement.
Pretty hot.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Okay. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
That's true. We'll just ignore the mirror this time. Into the basement. Sword Erectus is a girl thing. Can confirm.
The door to the basement groans
I knew
open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That feels like classism. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I'll be amused if she's gone and he's confused. Type of girl that's not just a weapon but several. It's my kind of girl. My swords need polishing. Is that a euphemism?
The room below is silent.
Is that a euphemism?
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Oh yeah. I'm about to go down. And see.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist
Jazz,
still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
She's gone, technically, right? So, okay. What are we looking at here? Does that mean that they're not loops? Or that if they are loops, she's like Ganondorf? You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, so like in all the Legend of Zelda games, Ganon is the same dude, with the exception of like one game where he's not really... But Ganon is always Ganon, right? It's not different Ganons. What if it's never different princesses? You know? I stabbed her, I killed her. She's dead on all the loops because she's dead. She's Ganon.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
This makes the job so easy.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath.
What the fuck? Yo! Okay. Alright. No, that's... Yeah, alright.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you.
She's a goose.
Followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
She's a ghost. Oh yes, ghost princess.
And finally, the rest of the body
floats
up
she's
to
hot.
the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Oh, she's so hot though. What the fuck? Why is this working? Why is this doing things to me? Oh no, new fetish unlocked. Oh shit, I'm into ghost girls. Oh no.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
That's how she got you out. No, you're right. We gotta stay focused. You're right. Wait, what did the hero say? Hero say something? A ghost. Very Yu-Gi-Oh! Pilled. Brother, she's still chained up as a ghost. Yeah, dude, ghosts rattle chains. We've got a sword princess, a ghost princess. Wonder if we'll get a slime princess. One can only hope. Speaking of slime, in Monster Hunter Wilds, there's an arachnophobia toggle that you can turn on if you're afraid of, like, spiders and I guess scorpions. And it replaces a bunch of the bugs with just, like, slime monsters that lie on top of you, and it looks oddly sexual. It looks extremely sexual, actually. It looks very sexual. I feel like they shouldn't call it an arachnophobia filter, then. Call it, like, slime fetish filter. Yeah, you saw the slime thing? It's difficult not to interpret a single way, you know? Satisfactory turns their spiders into cats. That's much less sexual, I'm assuming. Okay, what's a ghost supposed to do?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Oh no.
I was hoping to see you again.
Oh, don't.
I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
I like the way she called me that. God damn it. Okay, no, focus, Pale, focus. She's dead.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Oh, god damn it, she's doing everything that I like. God damn it.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
I know, Beatloaf, I know. New goal, lay the princess. I'll get the mop for the ectoplasm, right? All the ectoplasm
So she has a body.
made for Pale.
She's right there. That means we could kill her again. If we wanted to.
No, I said focus. I said what I said. Slay the princess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Cha-cha!
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You know, I probably should have seen that coming. This dork didn't come in here with a silver knife dagger. A silver dagger, clearly. Dude hasn't even played The Witcher. What a loser.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Thank you. Shut up.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Also true.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Iron's good for, like, scattering ghosts, but silver can actually, like, harm them, is how I understand it. At least according to Skyrim. Why are you even here? Oh, yeah, she said that. My stuff is over there, on that side of the screen. Let's see. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Let's see. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Slay the princess harder.
You swing the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Thanks, Lai. I'm really good at mapping out AI, or UI, fuck.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment.
This'll go well.
She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
I like the whisper voices. I don't like the dialogue cutting off near the end, but I like the little whisper second voice. Pale disappoints girl on stream. It's like every murder bot Pale. It's like every stream.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
She's about to go like grimdark on me. Her face is gonna turn into some fucked up shit.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I'm sorry, what? Wrath?
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Oh. Yeah. I just undertaled myself, didn't I? I'm about to have a bad time.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Yeah?
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
Tim Roth. You taught her that your love language is violence. So is hers, in my defense.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Just gonna step away here.
You do your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Leaving so soon?
Yes.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
Oh, she ripped my heart out.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Okay. So, if I had taken it easy on her, she would have tricked me into letting her possess me. That's what would have happened. I regret nothing. I don't feel the least bit bad, and I don't care that she's hot.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Slay the princess!
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects.
She's the
gash
violent one.
widens across her neck, glowing
Yes.
ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Oh, there we go. See, we're doing it now.
But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly.
You wouldn't like you wouldn't want a girl to possess you? Never. She would do dangerous things with my pee-pee. I can't. Kalima.
Did we get her?
Yeah, she doesn't seem too got.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
All right, don't spend my heart all in one place, I guess.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Did you have to phrase it that way though? Like, look, I'm not like. I mean, look, yeah, we can just move on. Precious organ, let's go. Why did you have to? That's what I'm saying, Grems. That's what I'm saying. She crushed my pee-pee. Also, that's yeah. I promise the only thing a girl is going to do with a pee-pee is helicopter. I can't trust that promise. It's not the only thing. That's just the first thing. Okay, I'm not new. I've been around. I know. I know what you people are up to. You women people. Well, we've created a wraith, guys. I think
You're on a path in the wood. And
it's
here
not
we
going
go
well.
Again. Off to slay her. Again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm incapable of making those.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Or like a video game. You know? With its tasks.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
I have been epically pranked. But somebody is definitely screwing with me. They crushed my precious organ. This game was rigged from the start. You know, I'm starting to see that. Yeah, the narrator is tired of our shit already. I'm tired of the narrator's shit. Look at how many of these we've been through already, and the narrator is still saying like, "Ew, there's nothing going on. You're being weird."
Well, we didn't have to start over.
We killed ourselves.
That's true. I did take us out of the heaven cabin because I was bored. I did bring this on myself.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
For shits and giggles, you know.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Yeah, we did fully restart after the Princess Made Entirely of Swords ending. Whatever that was. We created a cryptid. We created an Eldritch cryptid.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
It's a tango of everyone being tired of everyone else's shit. It's sort of poetic in a way, you know. All women are cryptids.
The ending was the tedium.
I'm a cryptid. Am I a woman?
You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And
Is
then
that the twist?
You told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy?
That doesn't sound like me. Same thing. Oh. Same thing Princess said in 2 last time. Hey, Nova Impulse, welcome to the stream. How do you have one of those? Why is it moving? I'm almost 40 years old. I don't understand the internet. Let's gigantify it. What happens if I press that button? I just want to give it a go. My computer can't even handle it. Okay, I'm just gonna hit the enter button and see what happens. Did I fuck my whole thing? I think I fucked my whole thing. Alright, never mind. Don't worry about it. All women are cryptids, but not all cryptids are women. Ah, that way I could be a cryptid. Only works on desktop, if anyone is wondering. It's super cool. I really like it. Pale, don't remind us. We have slain a princess. Sleepy time for Dot and I, expecting sweet dreams due to our clear conscience from not killing a princess multiple times. Good night, all. Thanks for being here, Corvax and Dot. Have yourselves a great night. I'm glad that you guys were able to be here for 2 hours even. Pretty great. Happy Halloween. Unfortunately, now we have a Princess Wraith. It happens. I can hardly be blamed. This is pretty natural. You know, I really didn't think the other routes would be that different, but her being a ghost threw me. She's so cute as a ghost, too.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
It was very boring.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is
So is hers, Jazz. I'm not the only one here.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay, I'm following you so far.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe
enjoy the power of violence. Okay. And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever again.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Oh, well, if you promise, then. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades? True.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise.
Wait, does it count in hand grenades? Can you, like, almost throw a grenade?
And you believed him?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
That is not an answer, sir.
That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Wow, that's deep.
So, yes, I'm the same.
We've really thought about this.
But ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Like, have the ghost hottie kill the narrator?
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
I'm asking for what? Good times? We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to have to let her out. We may as well do it now. Let's see. Yeah, why don't we just turn around and leave? I think, Beatloaf, I think I'm ready for the turn around and leave option. Voice of the Cold is a very clever Harry Dubois. Or is it Dubois? Some people pronounce it differently.
I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
I might know. There's no knowing whether I know or not, you know?
Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. You can only bend the rules so much, huh? You can talk all you want, but you can't really do much of anything, can you? Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. Hope for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Bye.
What's going on? Where are we?
Bye, bitch. This looks like my Coombe tunnel. You have a Coombe tunnel. Leaves cutely.
I don't know, but it feels like home.
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
Who doesn't have a Coombe tunnel? The world around you is now unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulations, pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in empty spaces. Oh, fuck! For real, dude? Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I'm unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh, we're back. We're back at the start.
You're on a path.
All right. Let's just try leaving right away. We're just gonna, yeah. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. I'm gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
That's fine.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
More accurate, Pale.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Sorry? Sorry you didn't finish your sentence. I don't
That's
listen to people who
strange.
don't finish their sentences.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
What the fuck?
How convenient.
Rude.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
This is bullshit. I'm leaving again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
You're forever. Like diamonds. And much like diamonds. I'm out of here. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. I'm just gonna
Your
leave.
silence is deafening.
We can explore
But
Ghost
fine.
Princess again.
You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Okay. Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Fine, I'm used to making poor decisions. Goodbye.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
I'm just everywhere is the cabin. The whole woods is the cabin.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Yeah.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
Uh-huh.
And not just a cabin.
Yeah.
The cabin.
Uh-huh.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
All right.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
All right, guys, it's time to fuck all these cabins. Let's go.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2? Chapter 2! Let's go! I do tromp. I am a tromper.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
How did she do it? I feel like she's just like a Cthulhu.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods. Forever!
Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though. It's extremely boring.
Good. Do something about it. Make it. Why don't you zhuzh it up?
Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing? No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Doing nothing is something. Checkmate, atheist.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing.
The voice of the contrarian. Alright, we're calling me out a little hard in this game.
Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting fuzzy.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore.
Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure.
Are we back in the
Does that
many
mean we
hands
messed
of
up?
Sword Princess? It might be the same ending. Let's see. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. That which dwells in the empty spaces contracts across the edges of your mind again. She is furious. Betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. Do you want to linger here, entwined with a creature you taught to hate you forever? Eternity never ends. Cold spite. Our infinities shrink into something less. I hate you. 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 All right. All right, new tack, guys. I've got a new strategy. Brand new. Kiss
You're
the
on a
princess.
path in
That's the
woods.
plan.
And
All right, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Let's fuck this. Whatever, gobble, 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 gobble. We're going to the cabin. The choice to run away is no longer there. All right. Let's do it. I have a new plan this time. This strategy will not fail.
the interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and...
Okay. I'm not taking the blade. We're just going to enter the basement. Sans blade. Okay, you didn't read that line? Weird.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes, it's me,
It's hypnotizing.
Pale Voyager.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
If you get to the end of a thread, it removes it. Oh, that's cool. If that's the case, I might serialize this. I don't know. We'll see how we feel after this. Okay, let's see. Hi. What did I say the first time? Did I just say hi the first time? Fuck. You know what?
Good.
We'll talk.
You're still listening to reason.
We'll talk once we're face to face.
It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I said checking in last time? Okay. It's fine. We're still okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Like, I know what she looks like as a ghost. Still fine.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit more riding on me in a minute.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I know what you look like as a ghost. Yeah, that's what I do. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she
It's
responds.
not that complicated a question.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Can you imagine being named Mario Mario? Or even worse, Luigi Mario? So, Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
She is a politician. Pale as pale, pale Voyager, Voyager. Struggle Bus West.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Let's see. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
That's a fairly standard question.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
All right, we're going to start asking some more
Okay,
cutting
but
questions.
Actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Nice bare feet in this basement. Want to fuck? She doesn't have shoes, right? I can't say nice shoes. When I was playing this, the first person I didn't trust was the narrator, to be honest. I did everything to spite him. I'm just trying to learn a little bit about a princess. We have a lot of options here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Okay, that's a little psycho-ish. Sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up. Hang on. Can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. A little too committed. No, I think it's more questions. Let's see. Aw, man, they all suck. Okay. What's the one that sucks the least? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I don't think you're actually dangerous, Teehee.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
There's a trophy list, Sly, and no one has the platinum yet.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Let's see. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Well, you know, I still have a few more questions before we leave. Or maybe that's... Let's examine the chains.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Especially not with a bird body. Birds can't do anything. Hollow bones, you see. Do a saw and just cut her arm off and leave? I mean, that seems to be more her style.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let's see. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Oh, shit.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
That is a bit weird.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I know everything.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh fuck, am I a princess now too?
Is someone else here?
You try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I don't know if you guys, like, consume a lot of, H-Dojin on the internet, but, like, I've been told from people that aren't me, that there's, like, this, there's, like, this scenario where two people get locked in a room, and the only way that they can get out is if one of them nuts. I hope that's what we're dealing with now. Yeah, my friend. All right, let's return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I mean, we're in a nobody leaves until someone has sex room. I mean, that's could be worse, honestly. You wouldn't know her. She goes to another school. Yeah. It's a friend of mine.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, now we're both prisoners. How wild is that? We have something in common.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Did the blade find me? The dagger got lonely upstairs.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
But I'm curious. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone.
Wow, not even all the way? She's got to rip the rest of it off? Yuckers.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
I'm sorry, Sly.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Do you need like a napkin? You've got a little schmutz.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Are we evil spirit toadies now? Rhythmically? Yeah, dude. Beats. All right, let's approach the door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises.
Are you Sephirothing me right now? I cannot believe this betrayal of my bodily autonomy.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Hey, Beats, what's up?
Watch me.
You can give her a gut-style crossbow now? Yeah, dude. Prosthetic arm that does everything.
What are you doing?
Not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Look, warn her. Yeah.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her
This is
heart.
not fair.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
I don't wanna.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
You're not my real dad.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Hey, bro, cry more. Cry more, why don't you? Why don't you cry a whole fucking river and I'll splash around? Oh, almost dropped my controller.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I think I missed some dialogue here. No, I
Stay
didn't. Okay.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
The Halloween spirit has me.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Some of these dialogue choices, like the phrasing.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like we built some decent rapport here. You know?
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Dude, I feel like we've really made a connection. Like, I feel like we're twinning here. Like, there's something. There's a spark.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Sure, I'm dead, but there's a spark. Chapter 2 again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You want to lay some eggs?
You're
I'm
here
trying.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm trying. Okay. The option to leave is still here. So, oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I am wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Yeah, the narrator's the one at fault, not me.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I slurred that. Yeah, the narrator.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
I haven't even had any eggnog today. True. I went to the grocery store and they had none.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Yes.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
There you go. You're the smitten, Sly? It's you? Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Smitten great.
Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I lie, I cheat, I steal, I eat hot chip.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
It is very ham sandwich. I, too, feel a stirring in my breast.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
Some things are better kept quiet.
Now we have Matt Berry in the cast. Oh, we've made such a bad decision. No, this is fine.
Any mind.
This is good.
Focus on the task ahead.
You wouldn't understand. You're the broken boy. I am canonically. What's the point anyway? There's no point to nothing. Life is death, innit?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its
damn,
stone
fancy as
walls
fuck this
draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah, dude, Scumland is sending us our best in this one. Or sending us their best.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm only part of the Commonwealth. Can I throw the blade out the window? I don't know. I feel like I can, but I don't know. We're just going to enter the basement. Fuck the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
I didn't want to risk taking the blade and
carpet
being forced to go
glimmers
downstairs.
in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
I really love this art, by the way.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
It's like, what if deviant art, but actually, like, good? The artistic direction? What?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Narrator doesn't play nice when you take the blade. Yeah, it's true.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Disagreed.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Well, it's working. And I don't apologize.
You walk downstairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Look at how
There's a
floofy her
heavy
dress
chain
is.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Door dashing. She ordered food and she thinks we're the delivery guy. Not the only thing that's big.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah, narrator, I have. Keep up. Like, I don't even...
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Yeah, this princess gets fresh air. Another princess also got fresh air because there was a hole torn in the ceiling. It was the one where she ripped both of her arms out and blades were there. She had swords, and then her whole body erupted into swords. It was it was that one. Our first experience with the princess, I might add.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
You're right, it is very mundane. My bad.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Let's see. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Yes.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aw, she cares.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Okay, pick me. Just chill.
I think he's right, because
calm
I
down.
like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Okay, that's a little incel-y. I'm losing my confidence with the smitten. So what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh no.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She
no.
wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
It was a similar narrator in Little Misfortune, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Okay, well, well, I don't want the world to end. This is the hardest choice so far. What am I supposed to say? Okay. Like, this is the one that I feel, but I don't want it to turn all spooky, you know? We have to be the toady, yeah. See, it's hard, because, like, to be a toady, you have to go along with whatever they say, but she's left it open-ended. This is a nightmare situation for a yes man, you know? Because what if I'm like, no, I don't want the world to end, and she's like, oh, but I do. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, me too. Me too, me also do, mommy. And I don't want to run into that. That's not the... I have no feelings one way or the other. Let's hedge my bets.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
That's right. Now the chalice is yours. The gauntlet is yours to throw to the ground.
Me too. I don't care.
Oh, fuck. She's good at this.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty.
She's the toady.
All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Narrator hates nihilism. So I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Did we bring lube?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, we can give it a go.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just
supplies
said
lube.
She'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Okay. Let me cook, princess. What if... what if... Like, it's crazy. I know, it's going to sound crazy. But what if we, like, did some, you know, like, what if... Have you ever seen the Discovery Channel?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Hey there, Maxwell Damage. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Come, lube. The fifth element. What if the power of love frees us?
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm gonna rescue her, though.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Ha!
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Too many cooks. We got too many cooks in the kitchen.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
How come she never thought of that?
Shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
What the fuck?
We're doomed.
I feel like she's down here on purpose now.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh.
Ugh.
Did you have to call it smothering? I don't care. I don't care about that. That's fine.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
My guy, my brother in Christ, do you need counseling? The answer's yes. That was a rhetorical question. Can you, like, fucking talk to somebody? Please.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Can I change the angle to... Oh, what have I done? Okay.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
My name is Trunks, and my trunk is loaded. What did I say? I have no idea. Narrator kills small animals? Yeah, like a sociopath. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Oh, she wants to.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Here we go. This is it. The shoe's about to drop, baby.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
All right, let it fly.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh, God damn it. Okay, let's see. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Good.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Wherever you want to get dinner. No, not that. What do you want to eat? I don't know, McDonald's? No, I don't want that. Pick something else. Honestly, wise decision.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
Aww.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
It's lovely.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Why not? We're dashing. And it's hand in talon, I think, right? Do birds have talons? Well, those are the nails, right? What do you call their feet? Are they just feet? Do birds just have feet? Feet!
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Aw, dude, you fucking killjoy.
That's a familiar move.
Love wins, narrator, you biggity bitch. The narrator figured out how to close the door. We've been foiled once again. I think it's just feet because people eat chicken feet. What, bird? Oh no, this is one of those VNs. This is actually the sequel to Hatoful Boyfriend.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
If anyone would know if something has feet, it's you. I don't know what you're trying to say, okay? I'm a very normal person. K-Dot is the one with the foot thing. Me? Not me. Me, Gongaga.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
I know, me too.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
It's just like bash our love again. Okay. Plan C, princess. How big are your cheeks, I guess, is the question.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Like, you know, women on average have stronger lower body strength, you know? And we just like use her butt as a battering ram. You could probably knock this door down in no time.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, let's see. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
You gotta believe. It turns out the guy who voiced Parappa is like a shitty person. Like just a shitty little weirdo.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
No, not racist. So I mean, this is not like there are worse things to do, right? But the word on the street is he offered. So okay, some college students were doing a like a fan thing, a Parappa fan thing, and they were like, wouldn't it be cool to reach out to the voice of Parappa to help us on this fan thing, you know? And he's like, sure, I'll help for $100. And they're like, okay, here's $100. And he's like, all right, cool. As soon as like my busy week stops being so busy, I'll get the lines to you, and they're like, okay, but we only have until such and such date. So yeah. And he's like, no problem. I got you. Spoilers. He did not have them. In fact, he took their money and then turned his weird little Facebook fan base on them, and to this day has never paid them back. And it got dark. There were a lot of threats that were made. Like he was coming down on them with some hood shit. It was a whole spectacle. And kind of a stinker. That's real loser behavior? Absolutely. Yeah, it's not a good look. You know, this guy. Yeah, it's super weird. If you're interested, there's video documentaries on it with like receipts and shit. It's wild. Yeah, over $100. It's crazy. And apparently it's not the first time either. He's ripped other people off similarly. There's other people with like, stories about like, yeah. And he did the same thing. He got like his Facebook fan base after them. All the while preaching love. Like, oh, it's just love. It's just positivity. One of those fucking people.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
He could run for president of the U.S. The bar is in hell.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I won't. Hell is higher. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Okay, well, you may feel like that now, but why don't you go to your room without dinner, and then we'll see how you feel tomorrow. What if the narrator is her dad? That would be a spicy twist.
If her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Renpy and Stimpy?
That's not how this works.
Oh, we'll slay her all right, and you'll have to describe it.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our...
Oh, fuck. It's our happy ending. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them. Wait. Shit. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just... No, we're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Is that a Parappa line? No matter the weather, we're together?
A happy ending at last.
I am working at the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby. Red Dead Redemption 2, build a little house out in the woods.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Uh-oh.
Where did he go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into
Guys, I think maybe we made a mistake.
Eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Yes.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Can't I just hug her if I'm, like, all feathers? Motherfucker! No! No! Wow, that first ending really has tendrilled out into the entirety of this thing, hasn't it? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
We keep encountering this thing. Let's see. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Let's approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
I do like preen. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. I've seen that before. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. God damn it. Proceed to the cabin. And there she is. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am sorry I said that I hated you. I do not hate you. When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified.
At least she's not all swords this
When I found
time.
you in the long quiet again,
Wanted to get our cloaca wet.
I was hurt. I thought you had decided to leave me here to wither. But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different,
accurate princess.
but I am the same.
I like that. I like that a lot. I really love the hands marionetting the vessel. Yeah, dude. Probably easier now that she's not swords. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Wow, she really hit me with a YouTube comment. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Birds have tiny brains. Talk stupid. All right. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh, guys, fellas, fellettes, ladies, gentlemen. I think you're right.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen.
So this is linear.
Perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, there was one that asked why below it.
You
Fuck.
are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Can I still ask it? Fuck. Ah! Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Oh, shit.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Are we training an AI? Is that what we're doing right now? Because I do that a lot in my spare time. Let's see. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are
Well, there goes
shaped
the
by
platinum pail.
memories
You
of
missed it. Fuck.
But their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet.
I only have
To
329 now.
them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
God damn.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
You have 5? 5 is still a respectable amount, okay? I would never platinum shame you. Okay, let's see here. When all of this is done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
So when I go to buy the game, it has this above it. The game is your implement. It says that. Is that on the PlayStation page? I don't remember it saying that. Maybe that's new.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
It would be pretty meta. Oh, on the website, it would be pretty meta if like on the PlayStation Store, games have descriptions and stuff, right? And sometimes those descriptions change, usually to fix typos or to add more information, maybe add another bullet point to why you should buy the game. But what if they did things in a more meta way? Like, what if like every week for, I don't know, like 3 months, they changed the description or the little blurb of the game, and only people who would like check in on it would know, or like people would have conversations with each other. It was like, isn't it crazy that it said AB? And someone's like, it didn't say AB, it said CD, you know? And then they look again and now it says like EF or something. Pretty spicy. Hey, for a waifu, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Lot of arms. Seen plenty of Arrow anime to know where this is going. Oh, I don't think you've seen any like this. Dude, there's a physical version and there's a statue with it. It is nuts looking. Can you share it in the Discord? Okay, let's see. I feel like these are all pointless questions. Like, she's going to be like, it doesn't feel like anything. I don't know what feelings are. And then for this one, she's going to be like, well, that's just the way it has to be. And it's like, well, what do you want me to bring you next time? More vessels. How many more vessels do I need? I need exactly how many you'll bring me. So, okay, whatever. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Cool Picks Discord. Yeah. Thank you. It would be a really fun way to hide lore to a game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We will meet again.
It would be very ARG-ish. Like, you know, if you missed it, you missed it. But I think that'd be kind of neat. And we're back.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I can already spoil for you guys how this particular run is going to go, so I'll just cut to it. You walk down the path, you find the cabin. Inside the cabin is a man sitting in a chair with a weird happy birthday balloon kind of hanging off of it at a diagonal. He turns to the camera, looks at you in the eyes, and says, "Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, please follow me at Pale Voyager on Blue Sky, Pale Voyager on YouTube for VODs and clips, or join the Discord and be part of our community. We're pretty cool." The next stream, hopefully, is going to be on Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern, where we will be starting a game that I think is called The Last Time I Saw You. It is also a fairly narrative adventure. I'm very excited to get into it. So until then, please take the sweetest care of yourselves. I will do the same. I'll see you next time. You joined the Discord? Good. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Now you can be cool. I think everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be cool. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. Let's see. Can I raid anybody? There's a lot of people streaming this game right now. Hot potato. Let's
let's see here. We got Big Dude streaming Helldivers 2. That sounds fine. Let's raid Big Dude. Big Dude is a pretty big dude. He's a pretty cool guy. He has a big heart. A lot of fun stuff going on in his stream. Also, I like to comment on people's raid set. Oh, we are unable to raid Big Dude at this time. Why? I was saying things. Let's try this again. I like to talk about people's raid setups, and he has a thing set up that plays a random clip of the streamer who's raiding them. You guys might get something pretty spicy if I can get it to work. Let's see. I sure would like it to. Okay, I think we got it this time. Perfect. Whew. All right, thank you, everyone. I'm glad that we got together on Halloween. I hope the evening was a good use of your time. He's your neighbor. He's awesome. He is awesome, and also that's really cool. I didn't know that. Small world, very small world. Yeah, cool. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a decent rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. That's it. Stream's over. Everybody out.